Alright, boys, we're going to start here in a second. Lights, camera, and action. Alrighty. It's that time again. It's Friday Night Frontline with your boy, Nizzle. And today, what do we got going on today? We got new characters to pull on. We're gonna do some, we're just gonna do all sorts of random shit today, whatever I feel like. It's Friday. That's the point of these. Just do whatever you want. That right there is in honor of our new character tonight, Mechty. Can we get some gamer language in this chat? Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I don't moderate this chat. As far as I'm concerned, that's a YouTube problem. That's not a me problem. What's up, William? Willie's on time every time. Everybody else kind of trickles in. That's fine though. I was messing with the audio set. Dude, this is kind of creepy just listening to 416 breathe like this. I didn't realize that this was on the homepage here. I mean, I guess this is kind of cool if this is what you're into, which I know some people are because YouTube keeps thinking I'm into this. They keep recommending me these types of videos, but But yeah, I was messing with the microphone settings again, so apologies if I am really... I don't think I'm quiet anymore, but I might be too loud at this point. But mostly, I hope it doesn't pick up a lot of background static. I was having weird things with the microphone where it was kind of picking up a white noise. So if it's really irritating, please say something. But other than that, what do we got? We got... This is our goal for tonight. This is I mean, it's in the bag, as they say. I clearly have enough. It's just the question of how much left over, at what cost. We're only going to go for... I don't know if we're going to go for the weapon. It's good because of this last part. Corrosion damage for all allies is done by 10%, so it's a nice little boost for the team, but do you really need it? Debatable. We'll see how these go. Maybe if I get lucky, I'll just throw a couple at it. I was doing gambling in... I mean, it's no secret at this point that I play Hong Kong Star Rail as my other main gacha game. And obviously this week we had a new character come out for that, which they hyped to the most hyped character I've ever seen. Not naturally hyped, artificially hyped. They just would not chill on the advertising for this character. But anyway, I was rolling on that and it was kind of mediocre luck, but then I got the character's weapon in that game and I think it was 10. It was it wasn't the first 10 pull, but it was number 11. So we'll see if I can repeat that kind of luck here tonight. I'm just kind of waiting for a second for anyone else is gonna straggle in a little late. We don't have a lot of actual content to do, unfortunately. We got the problem of the no Gunsmoke Frontline. I think we might do a boundary push today just for funsies. This obviously I'm not gonna do the story on stream because that's just gonna take too long. It is a good story though. I haven't done part 2 yet, but I did finish up part 1 and I was vibing with it. Oh, damn, Joshua, you got I assume you're talking about in Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure you don't play this game, but you're talking... I suppose you're talking about Castrius. Both character and the light cone in... Ooh, wow, that's pretty lucky. Well, hopefully, Jessica, hopefully you can be my good luck charm today. So let's get to it. Wooly, I got Sabrina. We're pulling for Mechty. Congrats. I know that's not the greatest 5-star to get on the off rate because you can get her through the in fact I need to check. I'm just teasing you guys. I keep looking at it but then I keep going to other stuff. Is this reset yet? No, this is not. Okay, so I got a ways to go. But yeah, Sabrina, you just kind of get her from existing, which is... It's not the greatest. Willie, are you talking about the story for part 2? Because that's unfortunate if they end this one on a cliffhanger too. Like, I mean, it's like, you know that they're not going to come to a full conclusive end because obviously the story has to keep going, but at the same time, I do hate it when they do those like cliffhanger things. So we're gonna start doing some polls here. We'll throw just a couple at a time, and Wooly can tell me if he's talking about part 2 for the story, because I said I really enjoyed part 1. They did some cool stuff with it. So, well, we didn't get lucky, boys. We didn't get the first 10 poll. I'm not as stacked and jacked as the kids say. I think this is a fresh 50-50 too. In fact, I'm positive it's a fresh 50-50 because, oh god, Latira. Because yeah, I grabbed 416 or Klukai, and then we didn't pull any. We weren't rolling for any segments on her. Oh, nice. Oh, that's never mind. That's the 3-star. Is there some kind of friend code if I want to download this game? Oof, that is maybe, maybe. I'll look into that for you. I'll have to look into that. I mean, there's like, I actually don't know. Yeah, there's like my UID and stuff, but I don't. Anybody who wants to watches this video in the future, like I said, feel free to send me a friend's request or anything. I'll accept it, and you can borrow my relatively stacked nemesis just for funsies. But yeah, I don't know if there's any. I'll have to look into friend codes for you. All right, let's continue. Let's not get distracted here. Oh, dude, bro. Am I getting? Dude, I think is the good luck charm real? No, get out of here, Naga. This is not where. No, not you. Don't tease the audience like this. Who's the 5-star? All right, well, I pulled a Wooly. We were literally just talking about this 2 seconds ago. But I mean, like when you get a character early, it's hard to complain, even if it's not the one you want, because you're just that much closer to guaranteeing it now. But wait, there could also be the you always never let your guard down. There can always be the double 5-star. All right, another grows. All right, we're gonna skip all these animations, otherwise we're gonna be here all night. Well, like I said, can't even get mad at that because that was only like halfway. I mean, I had some pulls from the previous banner like left over. I think we were still pretty close. But anyway, what if we just do like another 20 pull and get it? That'd be pretty sick. So we're on a guarantee now. So that's. Oh my god, Nagan, stop. Yeah, this is the same system as like Honkai Star Rail and a couple other games. So yeah, we're guaranteed the next character will be the character we want. All right, another early one. Nope. Man, they have the worst 4-stars on this banner. I lied. They have the best 4-stars in this banner. We're gonna watch this one just because, for those of you who haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of Nemesis. One day, I hope they give all like the Elmo crew the same treatment they gave like characters in Project NeuroCloud and GFL1 they do like the neural expansion system and like upgraded them to like 5-star characters. Or I mean, I guess they could do like separate like alters of them, you know. All right, boys, we're dipping into the life savings now. What's the golden thing Nemesis is holding? I think you're referring to the little golden mask. So if you like read her little in-game journal entries and stuff and like little backstory on her, they don't really give you a clear answer. They just say it's some sort of like, she calls it a divination device, but I think it's supposed to be some sort of electronic, like, I don't know. Like I said, they don't really ever explain what it's supposed to be 100%. They just kind of hint at that it is some sort of technology that allows you to like triangulate something, but it's like a I mean, I just view it as like a GPS device, and she somehow uses it to figure out where stuff is, and then they just like never talk about it again after that. So yeah, Nemesis kind of, they like set her up for like a bunch of cool story arcs and like plot points, and they just kind of haven't touched on any of them since the game's release. Right, like if I know people want to see gambling, but if we go to like the costume, oh my god, what? Sometimes I come here and I'm just like, what game am I playing again? Is this a tactical shooter or is this? I just can't. Sometimes you just. Anyway, if you come over here, like this costume for her has, whoa, I don't know what's going on there with the animations, but like you can see on the chest piece here, there's the Paradea symbol along with the Paradea symbol on her back here. So it is implied that she was affiliated at the very least with Paradeus. So like I said, there's a lot of like, again, like I said, the way that you kind of like encounter her out in the mists and in the yellow zone, she's just kind of like an abandoned like T-doll, but like they, once again, it's like, why would it, you know, they don't ever really fill in on any of the details on her background. If you read the journal entries and stuff, she like was used for some sort of experimentation on like, what was it? It was like they were trying to use her as an experiment for, I don't want to say mind melding, but whatever, implanting like or upgrading like generational like technology between the different T-dolls, but whatever, we're getting off topic. Point is, unfortunately, they just kind of stopped, like, just kind of stopped her story. You know, maybe in the future they'll revisit it, but. And there's also obviously other parts in the story where she just kind of like makes little quips, like I think it was chapter 8 where you kind of like go into the Paradeus camp. I know spoilers, right? But like you kind of confront some Paradeus followers and she can like semi-communicate with them. And everyone gives you the, hey, how are you doing that, or how do you know how to speak their like language? And then she just kind of like smiles and that's it. They just like end the conversation there. Like no one thinks like, oh, maybe we should dig a little deeper into this. Yes, Wooly says they had a big story rewrite. The original plan might have been to introduce and then focus on new. Yeah, this is the one problem I'm noticing with not just this game, but like I said, Hong Kong Star Rail is definitely guilty of this too. Because of the style of these games, and because you have like a banner system that's only a couple weeks at a time and it has to coexist with a release of a character, they really try and hype up the character's release in that story segment, which is fine, except what happens is you literally get a story that just hops from character to character to character to character, like the focus of the story, and so you never have a consistent plot line. Like you're always just hopping around, like, okay, cool. For example, even in this event, right, it was 416's story, which kind of just abruptly stopped, right? Like what's happening with the rest of the crew and the commander is kind of just like removed from what happened to 416. And so yeah, whatever. All right, let's gamble more. I'm talking and I'm not doing. I don't think we're at soft pity yet. But yeah, anyway, the only problem with that is they if they switch the writing to focus more on like the characters that are like new and upcoming, That's fine, except that I don't ever see them going back and revisiting characters like Nemesis or hell, even Groza. To be honest, none of the Elmo team... Well, Colfane gets like a whole ton of story to herself, but Nemesis, Groza gets a bunch too, but Nemesis, Peritia, and Krolik just kind of like, they're just kind of there. Right, like, Peritia hasn't even shown up in the story at all, even though, like, technically at this point in time, she's, like, officially on board. Okay. I think Soft Pity starts on the second half of these. Let's find out. Oh, okay. I'll pretend I'm surprised. Oh my god, it's a 5-star! Who could it be? But, is it the double 5-star? Double 5-star? Are they gonna make me wait to the very last one? No, speaking of Colfane. Oh my god, they literally are gonna make me wait till the very last one. Alrighty, boys, there we are. Mechty, my spirit animal. Well, I think she's supposed to be drinking Red Bull, and I'm kind of a monster lover myself, personally. I lied. That was number 9, not number 10. I don't know how to count, but you guys already knew that. Exilium follows directly from Zucchero Cafe. The problem is each chapter delivers very little story. It's like getting 2 episodes once a month. I don't know if it's... They cram a decent amount of story in the events and stuff. It's just that, like I said, they've been very disjointed, right? Like, for example, we got the rewrites of Diane and of Centurici, and even those, like, they were rewritten a little bit, and there wasn't a huge character focus on those. Like, I mean, Centurici kind of did nothing in her own story, right? She shows up at the end, does like some cool backflips, and it's kind of about it. Even Diane's just kind of along for the ride, which is fine, right? Because like I said, these are rewritten stories, so you know, and you know, you kind of do want the focus to be on the main character, which in this case would be the commander. You don't want to fall into the trap of like, okay, new banner, new character focus. Okay, let's tell a story from their perspective, because then you just get some like really weird storytelling problems, like, which is what I was kind of saying about like Hong Kong Star Rail. That's what they're doing right now, is in their current storyline they have all these like new characters, and like literally every patch is a new focus on a character or 2 characters, and it's getting a little annoying because it's like the second... First of all, they never kind of like go outside of that box, right? So if a character's coming up later on down the line, they kind of like don't really have them do anything. They kind of just like wave and say hi in the background until it's their patch when they're on the banner. Then all of a sudden the story focuses on them nonstop the entire time. And then when the next patch comes, then they just disappear. And they're just like, okay, cool, thanks, bye. I'll go back to waving in the background. So it gets really goofy. I think we're going to throw a couple at this, you know, just for funsies. We'll see. You know, we had pretty decent luck. Let's maybe 20, maybe 25. Maybe 20. First temple. Nope. This is building pity, as they say in the business. Because if we don't get lucky on this, I will be that much closer to... that's a good question. Who is the next character I would be even trying to grab the weapon for? I don't know if it would be Vector. It'd be either Vector or Lena, but we all know that Lena is in the Twilight Zone. Maybe? Ooh. Nope. Well, I think the dream is dead. Unless... I'm getting a lot of Robinsons. Well, Josco says this is the next one after this is guaranteed for sure. But he says guaranteed by you. Okay, well, you know what? Surely you wouldn't lie to me, right? Surely chat wouldn't just go on the internet and just make up lies. So if I hit this, I'm guaranteed by you. Okay, sounds like a deal. Okay, I feel deceived. I feel cheated. I feel lied to. Alright, well, I got the G11 though. Like the actual 4-star version. There goes my V1 Vector. No, luckily I'm still more than good. I said, I really do wonder. They said like, oh, the next upcoming units. They showed like the 3. Vector was like front and center. I hope that means that she is the very next one after this event, and not like 2 or 3 patches next one. So, but yeah, we're gonna grab V1 Vector, which we're still good, right? Like, how many do I got? 300? Yeah, worst case scenario, I still have V1 Vector. Also, I have the power of money, which, like I said, I don't really buy any of these packages, or I don't buy any of those, and then what are the other ones? I don't even buy like this stuff usually, so I try and not get too carried away. But we're still guaranteed V1 Vector, so hopefully they don't do Vector and Lena back to back, because then it's gonna be decision time, and that's not fun. Let's switch our background now. We are officially on a new banner for a new character. Yes, dude. I feel this on an emotional level. This is me. So this is my spirit animal. Yeah, I don't think I drool when I sleep, but I also don't know, right? Like, how do you know when you're... Okay, well, let's level this little gremlin up, and then let's do some content. Luckily, for those of you who watched last time, know that I am just, look at this. I am the freaking Planeta collector. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them, 4 Planetas. I mean, I'm not trying to flex, but I definitely am flexing right now. I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't really, the calibration ability, like, doesn't really synergize with her. A teeny tiny bit it synergizes with her, but mostly I just need a 5-star weapon. And I should have enough to max this out. Yes, I do. I did plan a little bit, guys. But the other problem is... Well, it's not really a problem. I've been trying to farm a full set for Klukai literally since a little bit before her banner started. And I still have yet to get a full... Like, so, for example, I got 2 pieces here with the right substat for the site. And then same thing for the... I have like 4. Look at this. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not perfect, but here we go. 4. I got a whole ton of them for the underbarrel. But not a single one with the foregrip. Not a single one. So we're going to have to jury rig something. Do I even have one that's... Tech... think we want... Yo, these kind of gross. Kind of gross, guys. You do double attack. That wouldn't be the worst. Man, I don't even have a ton of guns with... Yeah, we'll just... Whatever. We'll just do that. We'll calibrate it once or twice and get it, like, not garbage. Yeah, I know she can use just about any R. She's not too particular about... Oh, that's good enough. That's like, we're not gonna... I mean, she doesn't do a ton of damage, right? Mechty doesn't do... She's not, like, that's not her big focus, is dealing damage. So I'm not too worried about min-maxing... Oh, nice. This is pretty usable. I'm not too worried about min-maxing her stuff. But I just want... So really, I would just like to get 416 totally geared out. Because like I said, we're still on hers. This is decent, although it's not all 4 stats, unfortunately. This one is pretty good, but this one, I would like to get a better version of that. But dude, like I said, you know, we got a little bit, you know, let's gamble. Gamble while we gamble while we gamble. Right, I'll prove it to everyone on stream. I just cannot get one of these to save my life. See? Didn't even get a foregrip. Not even a foregrip. Ew, this was super rough. I spent 3... That was 90 energy or 90 intel points or intel pieces. Yikes. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of this. I have almost like a perfect set for shotguns. If they ever release a corrosion shotgun user, I am solid. Alright, let's go back to what we're doing. Just gonna level this little gremlin. There was something about this. Why does this attack stat seem really low? I guess it's accurate. I guess I just literally have it all on attack boost. Whatever. I just mulched 1,000 useless attachments, not a single good roll. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man, dude. I had to clear out my attachment inventory multiple times to like make room for more useless junk, essentially. You know what I just noticed? This is how, I mean, this is kind of expected because they you know, be actually kind of embarrassing if they didn't pay attention to this little detail. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for, I just noticed, we're gonna watch it again here if I can figure out how to do it, because I have it set to only once per day, so when I level her up it won't show up again. But if you, so she's not using the G11, right? I have her equipped with the Planeta. So if you look, you'll notice that when she shoots the gun, you see all the casings coming out, right, from the ejection port. But if we were to switch her to the G11, I'm like 99% positive that I saw in the video, I'd noticed that like they weren't, because the G11 is a very weird gun, and it doesn't actually, it uses what they call caseless ammunition, so it doesn't actually have an ejection port, and it doesn't actually eject like spent casings. See if we go here to that server room again. Now that I have her equipped differently, I bet you if we rewatch that cutscene, there will be no casings. See, yeah. Little attention to detail there. Very weird gun. I don't know what kind of crazy mad scientist sat down at a meeting and's like, let's make caseless ammunition. I don't know why he did that or why he thought it was a good idea, but that's how that gun came to be. Oop, not this one. Alright, let's continue to level her up.
ちょっと強くなりすぎじゃ。はあ、まだやるの？
Almost there. Extra tired, dude. And then we gotta do this, which I'm pretty sure I saved up enough these. So I do a little bit of prep work before stream. I make sure that I don't make a complete ass of myself online. I gotta grind some of those down into higher tier versions of themselves. Here's a question though: which one of these do I need to get? I mean, these are all actually pretty decent for her, but there are definitely, you know, this is the struggle, the core struggle. I think we grab this one. This is the debuff that puts 25% corrosion damage increase on them, which is huge. It's like, unironically, this one little debuff, this isn't even all she does, but this one debuff by itself outperforms what Deshevia gives to the ice team. Isn't that hilarious? But also very sad. Yes, this one, I think I need to test something on this. So I wanted to grab that one. Yeah, you grab the cleanse key for Gunsmoke. If, I mean, assuming you're not running her with somebody who can already cleanse. There was one that I needed to test something for the guide. That one's straightforward. You don't need it. This one is redundant. Ooh, it is not redundant with defense down though. Let me check. I think it's only redundant with high segments of 416 here, or Klukai. Which one was it? Yeah, I have to check. I don't think these. So usually debuffs of the same name do not stack, but these are different names, right? This is 30% from defense down, and then this one is acid corrosion. I'm pretty sure when I was looking at this character's info, I read somewhere they don't stack, but it is a different. Well, does anybody know? Does acid corrosion from Nagant, does that stack with, like, for example, Nemesis's defense down from her key? Oh my gosh, I cannot click the right thing today. It's the key, right? Yeah. Because these are two different debuffs. I'll check this later. I'm not gonna bore you guys with this. This is stuff I need to know for myself though. Where is she? Got one key, we got two key, and then I need to grab at least one more key, so she's at least functional. Yeah, okay, that's... Well, yeah, Wooly's saying that the debuffs do not stack with a high segment Klukai. Yeah, that's weird. I'll double check it, but that's what I read too. It's just weird that they totally call it a different, because like I said, this is even considered a corrosion defense debuff as opposed to just the normal defense down, which is just a defense debuff. But I believe you. I just have to double check these things. That is whatever. I think this is what we're gonna grab. Yeah, you know what? I'll grab it and I'll test it later when you guys aren't around. I don't want to bore you. I've been told things before that ended up not being true in game, or were like half true. So it's like now I have to check everything myself because I don't want to just like hear something that I read online and just be like, oh yeah, dude, that's how it works, and then find out that's not how it works. I am forgetting something, and I don't know what it is. Good on all that. She has abnormally low attack right now. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. Here, get some free stuff. dude. Wait. Got a min. No, that's right. Yeah. I was thinking those were plus 60 apiece. We'll get up to, I think, level 3. Because I want to say there's some attack. Just get the low-hanging fruit. I'll slowly trickle in some more gifts later on. Dude, I got so many of these. I don't remember how I got all these. Just from doing the dailies I got, I guess. Like, oh, she's just like looking at her watch. What the fuck? What are you looking at, dude? What is this? Oh my god! Careful, you scared me. What the fucking is that? What are you so fascinated about? It's just a watch. What do you? The camera won't like let me go through her arm. What is it? Must know. I must know. The people. They demand an answer. What is it? What could it be? Oh well, we'll never know. Ah, what do you want? What do you want? Notifications. You want me to unlock this and this. Okay, we did it, boys. 40 minutes of, once again, messing around, doing nothing, and oh, you know what? A little more gambling. I forgot, dude. We got 20 more on this. Well, I think we got the Planeta, so we are going to get a Chongju if this keeps up, but surely not in the first 20 pull, right? Damn. Damn, it be like that. I know I can turn the notifications off, but like, I have this weird feeling that one day I'm going to turn them off. Let's skip this. I'm going to turn them off one day. And I'm not actually I'm gonna like miss out on a notification that I actually wanted. Right. Redemption? Is this it? Is this it? This ain't it, Chief. What am I doing here? We don't need to watch weapons. Although I think I'm pretty close to another selection from the shop here. Oh my god, we are. But I don't know what I'm going to get, so I'm going to have to think about this for a little bit. Because I just don't know what I need. So let's go ahead and... What were we going to do today? Well, let's do a boundary event for funsies. Let's do a warm-up on this. I got to do one of these. Dude, we got 2 old fats. Let's take out one of these old fats. Let's try out our new. Let's go all corrosion all the time. Featuring who's gonna be the healer? Centrisi or I mean Xiaomi is. So, you know, we'll do Centrisi. Centrisi never gets a chance. Yeah, let's do that. Got CC trying to hype up every 10 pulls cringe. Hey, man. I gotta make it interesting for myself, too. Yep, we're just going straight this way. And I can't sneak around this way. Oh, calm down, calm down. Come on, do it. Are you gonna... Alright, cool. Off to a great start. I was just spamming the attack button to like just kill him at point blank, and the game's like, nah, you're good. Ooh, we got some elites here too.
こうですか？
Come on. Do it. Are you gonna... Alright, cool. Off to a great start. I was just spamming the attack button to like just kill him at point blank, and the game's like, nah, you're good.
こうですか？
Ooh, we got some elites here too. No, not you.
訓練の成果ね。
Can we just zoom past everybody and kill them all? Pretty much. Dude, I love this mode so much. I said I really can't wait to see what they do with it in the future.
ってことないわ。
Can I... He's blocking the way. I wish this guy would have died, because then I could have... Yeah, that'll work too.
今のうちよ。ふっ。どうってことないわ。
Can I... No, they're too close.
避けないんです。作戦を遂行。引っ張らないでよ。
Let's go cracked out mode. Let's get juiced.
眠って。
Right, so that applied... Alright, so it did apply, yeah, because it's the closest target, right? Gets toxic inundation. Yeah, perfect. Then, I don't know, Century, so you just do your thing. Just finish this guy off, I guess. Or actually, can you hit both of them? Yeah, you can. I mean, this guy's gonna die before Mechty really has any chance to do any abilities, but whatever. We tried. Yeah, okay, so maybe this is not like the best content to be testing that kind of stuff out on. Sorry, we just gotta come this way. Do 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 do. I think we do one of those. That was rude. They waited till I jumped down. La da da dee. Oh, there's a wall here. That sucks. Chain reaction of doom will kill that guy. Nice. Stealth machine gun. Yeah, dude. It's the best kind of machine gun. Machine guns in this are actually kind of silly. Like, when you get the tech tree upgraded, right, you see this, like, crazy huge grid. It just, like, kills everything in there. It's like, I get it. This is not supposed to be, like, a, you know, really difficult test of skill or something like that. Am I not invisible? I guess I can't be close. This is what happens when you try and speedrun things while you're talking. Alright, let's have you come right here next to the elite. That should put toxic inundation on him. That is actually something I didn't realize with her. When you switch to turbo mode, you don't get like another turn. For some reason, I thought you got the bonus turn. I know that this is the one that gives you a bonus ability, but it does kind of suck that you hit this and then you just can't do anything for the rest of the turn. I mean, you do put a buff on your entire team so that you can do crazy shit like this. Pretia, the fucking lawnmower dude. I said everybody else grabbed Mechty for Klukai, but I grabbed her for Pretia. Can I do that? Is probably better because I want to do a bunch on these elites. Said I would rather double dip damage on these elites than hit this one little. Although can I stand here and hit them all? No. Can I stand here and hit them all? No, because the box is in my way. Sorry, Pretia. Yep, that'll heal her. Perfect. I guess technically I should have been on this side of the wall, but whatever. Damn, got a long range on that hammer. You're getting a little too close for comfort there. Okay, now we can actually test out her abilities. And you get to an angle where he won't be protected by cover. So yeah, if we hit this, we get to do a double turn, right? So this is what I wanted to test. Toxic Mist immediately gets generated on the closest enemy, so it'll be on the Overfallen here. Now the question is, does that immediately trigger? It does not. Yeah, just double checking. Yeah, so it doesn't immediately trigger her. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the one I wanted to test. Oh, it's gonna kill him, of course. So she has the key right now. So if she exploits this weakness, right, he's gonna get the I already forgot. Toxic Inundation, I believe it's called. Right. So yeah, he got Toxic Inundation there at the end. Yep. I wanted to test if Dreamquake. He's already got the goop underneath him, but I wanted to test if you did it on a fresh target, if it would kill both, or it would inflict both, I mean. Where does Preeti hold all her ammo? Dude, bro, it's a machine gun, dude. There's a... Can't zoom in for you, but there's a box on the side of the gun that holds all the bullets. Gosh, how did you not know that? Preeti is actually kind of massive. She's a tall girl. Do I have the thing that... Guess I don't. I thought I had the upgrade that prevents me from coming out of stealth when I attack, but... Let's test it out real quick. Let's test it from this initiates combat. We're gonna find out the hard way if this goes wrong. But nope, looks like I did not have that key or that upgrade after all. It is kind of funny. It's like, how do you not notice? These guys are semi-alert. We'll come over here, clean up these dudes in the meantime. And then I think we just got to kill these two guys together. I don't... Yeah, his detection range is gonna hit it no matter what. Do I have... I want to... You're telling me nobody can reach this guy from where I'm standing? I guess this is what happens when you bring a bunch of ARs and a machine gun. They're all going to do the same damage, right? All right. Because, yeah, if we're doing this, we need to be in turbo mode, yeah. Juice! I said the good news about that is that it does apply it right away. So even if you don't get an attack off, it still does something of value. Let's... Oh, that's right. He has a ton of damage reduction. Oh yeah, also he's immune to fire damage. Ha ha ha, I knew that. I don't know, man. Just fucking, let's go. Actually, let's have you come right there. We want Mechty to soak that attack, and then, I don't know, here, rip some stability off him. Ooh, that kind of tickled. But she is going to... What are we going to do? Dreamless Night right away. That'll do the toxic around her. Here's something I need to look in. Do I get affected by these? Well, we'll find out. We don't... Yeah, we should just do a basic attack. We don't have to... Well, no, we do want the acid corrosion. We want the defense down. Does she take the... She does not. Okay, so she is immune to the tiles. Yeah, I just wanted to double check because there's a couple that specifically state that the tiles, like for example, Vector specifically states that she's immune to the effects of fire tiles. I was just wondering if it was the same. I assumed it was, but once again, never assume. Oops, we don't want to go to this. We want to go to evacuate. Alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna do some... We got a few minutes left here. I don't want to go too late tonight. Today's just kind of one of those days. We're just do a little gambling, and I don't have a ton of content to even really go over, like I said, because everything's locked out right now. Because yeah, challenge modes, we did this last week. Oh, Frontline Survivors, that's the best game. I want to do that. I don't want to play Loofberry chess. So I'll probably just, let's do some of the expansion drills. These will be pretty quick. So do a little more experimentation with Mechty. Let's pop you out. So we want you. Where am I looking? Peritia for funsies, and I guess we can do Akio Xiaomi. We're just killing stuff, right? Eliminate enemies. Yeah, alright. We don't have to do any goofy objectives, so I don't really need Diane. Yeah, I figured the expansions are going to be nothing crazy. But it'll give us something to do here. Yep, this looks good. We'll just go right in the middle of the map and just juice up. We want... How many enemies can we hit? Can we hit them all from there? No, we're going to miss this guy. I really don't like the idea of standing out in the middle of two snipers. Right, these are the sniper versions. Yeah. Don't do that. We'll just have to be... So once again, this is not super min-maxy, because... Oh, that's frustrating. These guys are pretty low level, so we can probably clear them out without it. Alright, let's do this. Let's come over to... Do. Click behind him. There we go. I actually probably just want to kill all these annoying snipers. Makia, you do the thing. I don't even really need to, Can you get one? Oh, you can't get one tile closer. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll just kill him like this then.
みんなのために
And then he splats. Blech.
ごめんねごめんね
Oh, that was nice of him to come to that side of the wall to die. And now we wait.
眠い
Damn, dude. She's all turboed up, and it's like, bro, there's nobody here to fight.
その
I guess we'll have you guys come over here, and then, I don't know, Pretia will just figure out what to do in the middle here.
どうってことないわ
Her ult will not be off cooldown because there's nothing to attack. I press this button, what happens? This entire middle line comes up? Yeah, we don't want that.
訓練の成果ね
We'll just hang out. Deleted?
ハンデは
Bro, really? This is what happens. Well, good. I guess now Britia cannot reach them. Bro, really? Don't make me. Don't make me do this game. No crits, and they're both a sliver of health. That's so rude. If we do it this way, then this one lives, unfortunately. Well, that's super rude. Because, oh wait, we have our savior.
上げていくよ眠いちゃちゃっと帰るよ
That was actually overkill. All right, whatever.
ハンデは
Splat. I know I should have used her other ability to get the cooldown for her ult, but whatever. So this is not that serious.
そのみんなのためにどこを見てるんですかどこを見てるんですか訓練の成果ね
This time you can kill them both with your AoE.
ハンデをあげる
Splat. Stability.
はい
I don't know, just run over here.
進歩は必須よ
Turbo mode, Mechty, and nothing to kill.
訓練の成果ね引っ張らないでよ
This was something I wanted to test. Okay, am I still in turbo mode? No, I'm back into patch mode. All right, so if I do this, I don't actually get turbo mode, or I mean, I don't get to do the follow-up attack because she's not in turbo mode anymore. So it's right now either just a basic attack, right, that does nothing special, or it's use this, get a bunch of stability and the buff. At least I'll generate the, because I'm using the fixed key, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. So when I use this, I'll still generate the tiles underneath me, or the closest guy. Yep. All right, cool.
訓練の成果
See, we're learning together, guys. We're learning how to play the new character together. Maybe some of you guys are already pros.
交代するのが今のうちよふっどうってことないわ
Oh my god, dude, just spawn all the enemies at once, please, game.
どうってことないわ
I'm about to put on auto battle. Don't make me.
そのどうってことないわ眠い 朝日の行動を悔い改め眠い眠ってどうってことないわ
Chain reaction of doom. If I put it here, this guy will probably live, but we're gonna do it for funsies.
ハンデは
I want to kill these 3 over here. So I said it didn't say he was gonna die to the chain reaction, but I'm pretty sure he was. Yep.
当然の結果
That was more of just hitting end turn than it was actually doing stuff.
あな
What do we got here? Eliminate 2 units with a single attack. Well, that used to be a nightmare to do, but now it's pretty easy thanks to Klukai. 3 Skyfire types. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these guys in the back. Alright, so if I have her zoom like this, I can probably just skirt around the edges the whole time. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll have you come to here.
ついたな了解
That seems like a solid plan.
しゃあ
Have
ないよね
actually have her come up like that. To
了解
do. Let's do this. First of all,
訓練の成果
who
ね
can I hit them? Did I can, but I won't kill them. That kind of messes up the secondary plan of zoom over here. And I know Preetia can't get... she can get to that guy. Can she pull him off it? No, she can't. What if I kill this guy in the way?
私が終わらせる
Make room... Nope, still not close enough to hit this guy. But I can pull him out of cover.
避けないんですかどうってことないわ
Yeah, orange chips for the health and the attachments, yeah.
眠ってどうってことないわはい
Well, let's have her go last. I mean, if I crit like a god, maybe I can kill that other Skyfire, but I really doubt it.
交代するのが今のうち
Yeah,
よ
he
どう
lived.
ってことないわ
That is obnoxious. Let's have you... Whatever. So that's the nice thing about having Xiaomi with the thick with 2 C's shields. Can you put it right there? Yeah.
みんなのた
Like, even though Kukai's kind of in a bad spot, she'll be fine.
好きあり好きあり どこを見てるんだ
Oh, dude, this... What a rude dude. Dude, look at this. He's blocking me. Oh, dude, that's so mean. Can we kill him with Somi? No, dude, I gotta actually waste Macchiato's attack on him. Mega rude. I mean, I could also just... Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll just do this. Except for Klukai... I can't go up and down elevations. That's unfortunate. Damn, I really wish these explosions would go up and down elevations. That's fine. Yep, that's fine.
現実を知りなさい眠い
And she can come up here, and...
上げていくよ眠い
This will just clap this guy.
ちゃちゃっその
And Xiaomi can be the frontline tank that she's meant to be. I want her to kill that guy. Alright. Not quite, not quite.
配置換の射撃中
I mean, I could also refresh the shield on Lukai here, but I think she'll be fine. Maybe not. This guy is hit with corrosion infusion, right? He should die to the next turn. Yeah, he should. Should with the capital S. It's not really anybody I can just kill him, whatever. Yeah, I know I gotta kill all these stupid sky boys by, was it turn 4? I'm just kind of waiting for her ult to come back up, which should be this turn. Right? It's 3 Aegis within turn 4, yeah. So I'll just have other people take their turns on this turn, and she will be good to go. Let's have you do that. Again with the 1 HP nonsense, but we can fix it this time. Whatever. Just hit one of these guys, doesn't really matter which one. Yep. Okay, and then she can hop down here, grab this. Oopsies, I forgot to get a free ult out of that. There we go. And then, let's just tuck her away in the corner here just to be extra safe. Because we got more homies showing up now. Let's see. Mechty, let's have you just kill this guy, I guess. He did not die to the dot, which was a little on the rude side. Yeah, and then she can just refresh the shields on the team. So yeah, do control it for 3 turns. 416, the LeBron James of GFL. Oh, she's not going to shoot and score, though. And I do need line of sight. I'm going to do that one. Ooh, they can get up and over. Can Peritia hit them somehow? Yes. This is what we call teamwork. And then from downtown. Yeah, I don't care about this ability, it's fine. And then none of these guys are super fast, so we just kill them as they come by. Shooting fish in a barrel. I think we come here, we juice up. And then we just kill neither of them, apparently. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, when you get to be king of the hill, it's really comfy. No, not Pretia. Okay, how many can she kill? She doesn't have her ult. This is pretty good value right there. If I was smart, I would have moved Pretia up too, but whatever. It's okay, I knew I was going to crit. That was actually part of the plan. Yeah, let's just shoot down on them. I don't really care which one of these I kill, do I? Not really. Or actually, we want Mechty to go first. Are we in patch mode? Are we still? Yeah, okay. Darn, I want to put Toxic Mist down. Yeah, we'll do it this way. This will put Toxic Inundation on him. Right? It won't give him the corrosion weakness, but since I exploited medium ammo, it will put Toxic Inundation. Inundation, jeez. These names. And then, I don't know, man, Somi, you just... Oh, I'm gonna do what they did to me. I'm gonna block the stairs. So rude. This refunds the skill point because she's below 80%. I have that key on her. Otherwise, I wouldn't just do that for no fun. Pew pew. We did it. Was that 7 or that 8 or 9? I mean. Ah, crap, one more to go. Oh well, then we gotta find out what the boss is. I don't even know what the boss is for this week. I haven't looked ahead. Alrighty, what do we gotta do? Eliminate enemies. Perfect. I love the ones where it's just kill stuff. 3 enemies in turn 1. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Whew, man. Klukai is gonna have a field day. Let's... Her there. Ritia there. See, the problem is these guys don't start alerted. So, like, I kind of don't want to just zoom past them all, and I'll probably kill maybe half and then have to deal with the whole map. Meanwhile, if I come this way, I won't hit as many targets when she zooms, because she'll get to here, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she'll be short. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. And then yeah, she can just kill. Darn, she can't get around. If she could get to right here, then she could kill this Deadeye with no cover. She won't get that far. She'll get to here.
Hi.
A first, me actually playing the game. Yeah, normally I just talk about the game in 2 polls. Let's go ahead and put a little extra into. Let me check the AoE real quick. Yeah, so I can't get to that back guy. Even if I stand here, I think I'm 1 short. Yeah. So in that case, I start next to this guy, and I can. If I stand here, I can hit everybody along the path, right? There we go. Okay, so we want to make sure at least 2 die. So if Peritia comes to here, chunks this dude. I don't need to pull anybody out of cover. Part of me wants to see if I can kill this dude. Ooh, that's too much damage. Not enough damage. Darn. Surely we just crit, right? Like, is that the plan? This guy will die. I need to... Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Oh, that's the action support that's going to kill them, though. She won't get a double ult. Oh, Mechty. Do something. Here we go. Hopefully this makes them all squishy enough. Now, see, if I would have been a real gamer and just got a segment 6 Kukai, I wouldn't have to think like this. I could just press the button. It did work. I did get 2 of them. At what cost, though? Actually, let's... Yeah, we still don't want to alert this side just yet. We also don't want that guy to get cover. Do we start here and zoom? Yeah, let's do that. I don't want this guy in the back here, the Skyfire guy, to get cover. And cover is calculated from where you end the alt. Alright, these guys are all Gucci. Perfect. I want to set her up as close as possible in this direction so she can run and throw a grenade to trigger a crazy AoE there. That's the plan. You can... Who's going to press that button? Nobody's going to press that button. So they will actually be able to... I'm just trying to think. If I do this, this won't rip the... Yeah, they're going to get their stability. And I don't want to attack Pretia just yet here. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, good. Did work. I'm like, if I get lucky, it could put the avalanche stack on him and break his stability. Which is what happened. And now we kill him. Sorry, guys. I'm wrinkling up my brain like crazy. Well, this is rude. What the hell? I went out of my way to not aggro them. Was she on alert and she's still... Wow, dude. Look at that presence of mind, dude. She's on alert. She's not even, like, in the battle. And because this guy triggered an AoE, she did her follow-up. I can't really help from this far away, and there's no way around these. I think we just juice up and get ready for next turn. Can I... Oh, man. You'd be surprised how many times, Wooly, I've thought to myself, man, if only I had that segment 5 Peritia that you had. What can I do? What can I do? Let's do that. Because Macchiato's going to blow up one of them. I'm hoping it's going to... where can Macchiato stand that won't be a disaster? Oh, they did it to me again, dude. These guys, dude. They're on another level. They blocked me. Well, that's totally fucking rude. Yeah, and I can't even trigger my... It's annoying because your alt, you can zoom up and down elevations and hit everything, right? But with her normal abilities, you can't. Oh, dude, they played me. They played me good. Whatever. I'll still be fine even if I stand right underneath. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it to him. He can't get down. Well, I guess he could just jump down, but I'm just gonna like stare at him from the bottom there. Okay, so I guess we don't aggro these until next turn. Do we have... What were the objectives? Just lose no units. Yeah, okay. She can just wait there. Dude, like I said, I'm so glad. Like, I keep thinking, I'm like looking at like Mechty's ability, the I believe it's the passive that puts Night Form. Yeah. This, like, I kept thinking, like, who besides Peritia benefits from this? And I couldn't think of a single character. I couldn't get a single character who had like AoE support attacks, like in any sort of like considerable amount. I think there might be like one. I want to say Lada can do it if somebody puts Frostbite on the target or whatever. I think she does like a wise support, which is considered AoE damage. But besides that, there's nobody in the game who this ability even affects. So I'm like, I really do appreciate the devs listening to me and being like, you know what? He specifically wanted. Damn, I wanted to do this, but I cannot. Let's do that. He wanted Preetia to be good and usable, and, you know, let's give the man what he wants. So I can appreciate them. Preetia's not going to make it there. Damn. She ain't going to make it nowhere. She can hit herself. That's about it. I know, don't stand in the bad. I'm breaking my rules. And then I'm gonna overwrite the ice with my... Or overwrite the goop with my ice. Let's do this first. Let's chuck the world's longest grenade. And trigger a crazy chain reaction. Because I don't think I can get there with an alt, right? Like if I'm min-maxing this a little too hard. But even if I came to here and I did this, I couldn't kill 2 targets. Yeah. That guy body blocking me last turn really messed everything up. So we're just going to throw another 3-pointer. I'm hoping this... Yeah, okay, it did kill him. Oh, dude, I love this ability. So good, dude. I don't know, we'll just preemptively put ice down here. And I can't hit this guy, right? No matter where I stand, yeah. Oh, he's gooping. Right, now we can alt and actually get something done. Yeah, dead. Whatever. We're just gonna crit and not have to think about it. There we go. Easy. Works every time. And then back up to the top of the hill. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure I hit him. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Or I have to wait for these guys to come to us. I don't know. Like I said, don't even matter. Everything's dying so fast. Mechty keeps alting and going into turbo mode, and then there's just nothing left for her to kill. That'll probably change once you get to like a boss or something, but right now it's just funny. Please tell me I can... Well. It's not great. Oh, dude. The man who was line of sighted. Can I hit both of them? Yeah, but I won't kill them. So I can kill these guys in the back. Whatever. It's like, this ain't rocket science. I think that might be enough to... No, it's not. She doesn't... Oh, that's right, because she doesn't have frost or heavy ammo weakness. No, that's not the place you want to stand, Ksenia. You done goofed. Mechty, do something. It's your patch. All right, moment of truth, boys. I don't think we're gonna do this one because, especially if it's not a boss I don't like. Oh, it's a Storm Titan? Oh, okay. That should be... Well, I still don't feel like doing it tonight, but this guy at least is pretty normal. Yeah, this is the one to be attacked. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this later. We're almost at an hour and a half for the stream, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm just feeling kind of lazy tonight. This is me right here. This is how I feel on the inside and the outside. Whew, man, dude. Well, I thank you all for joining me tonight. I think we're gonna stop it there. Next week, we're going to have a whole ton of stuff to do, and hopefully it'll be a little more exciting, and I won't feel so drained. But yeah, we're going to do... Well, Platoon... I mean, we'll do a Platoon battle. It's not going to be any different than... It's not going to be any different than last time, probably. I mean, I'm going to assume it's going to be the same buffs, but... But yeah, we'll have... Let me check real quick. Yeah, Frontline Survivors will be up, which is the most important game mode of all time, of course. And mostly challenge mode. Oh, but then they're gonna gate it like they did here, didn't they? So like only maps 1 and 2 will be whatever. We'll figure it out. I don't care. I'll think about it some other time. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me as I just mindlessly threw toxic trash at people. But yeah, I think we're just going to end it there for now. Once again, thanks guys for hanging out, and anybody who watches this in the future, thank you guys for watching in the future. I will be doing a guide on Mechty here in the following weeks. It's probably not going to get out this weekend. She's nothing too crazy as far as a guide, but I want to do a little playtesting with her before I write that up, and I also just don't feel like... I'll be honest, last week last patch or whatever for Fukai, I kind of like rushed it out. I like went like mega hard that weekend, and I got it out ASAP, and it still barely got any views because just like YouTube, like how it like, you know how the search results go. Like if you're not like the first 3 videos, nobody clicks it. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I don't blame anybody, but so I'm not gonna like bust my ass to get a video out that's not really gonna matter what day I post it. So that's the plan for that. Yeah. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Sleepo. Bye-bye, Sleepo.